Revelation chapter 20. Next I saw an angel coming down from heaven, who had the key to the abyss and a great chain in his hand. He seized the dragon, that ancient serpent, who is the devil and Satan, the adversary, and chained him up for 1,000 years. He threw him into the abyss, locked it, and sealed it over him, so that he could not deceive the nations any more until the 1,000 years were over. After that he has to be set free for a little while. Then I saw thrones, and those seated on them received authority to judge. And I saw the souls of those who had been beheaded for testifying about Yeshua and proclaiming the word of God. Also those who had not worshipped the beast or its image and had not received the mark on their foreheads and on their hands. They came to life and ruled with the Messiah for 1,000 years. The rest of the dead did not come to life until the 1,000 years were over. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is anyone who has a part in the first resurrection. Over him the second death has no power. On the contrary, they will be Kohanim of God and of the Messiah, and they will rule with him for the 1,000 years. When the 1,000 years are over, the adversary will be set free from his prison and will go out to deceive the nations in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them for the battle. Their number is countless as the sand on the seashore. And they came up over the breadth of the land and surrounded the camp of God's people and the city he loves. But fire came down from heaven and consumed them. The adversary who had deceived them was hurled into the lake of fire and sulfur, where the beast and the false prophet were, and they will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Next I saw a great white throne and the one sitting on it. Earth and heaven fled from his presence, and no place was found for them. And I saw the dead, both great and small, standing in front of the throne. Books were opened, and another book was opened, the book of life, and the dead were judged from what was written in the books, according to what they had done. The sea gave up the dead in it, and death and Sheol gave up the dead in them, and they were judged, each according to what he had done. Then death and Sheol were hurled into the lake of fire. This is the second death, the lake of fire. Anyone whose name was not found written in the book of life was hurled into the lake of fire. End of Revelation chapter 20.